Mate, that all I when it fades out, it just goes all I, and then that brings them back in and drops it, and it's
Yeah.
just it's so like I would be really really happy, right, if this became the new pop sound.
Yes.
It's fancy, yeah,
Yes.
because it does
Do you
have
know,
poppy
like-
elements. Like Varsity have a lot of poppy elements.
I walk one in it. Welcome to Metal Review Cast. Today we're going to be reviewing Dial Tone by Catch Your Breath. And I don't know why Dad's rolling his eyes at me going walk one in it, because that's how I speak anyway.
It is. It's still repulsive, me.
So I don't know why you're surprised.
Because you're a white boy. You're a white boy at heart.
Nah, shit.
You got enough Rachel inside you that you're a white boy.
That's not fair.
I'm saying nothing.
Yeah, this is another Dreambound one. So yeah, we always pop up with a fair few Dreambound ones. We haven't recently because haven't been recording, to be honest, apart from the important ones. But
Then the big bad boy catch up session last time.
yeah. So yeah, we got another Dreambound banger, and yeah, it's always nice. I do love a bit of a Dreambound session because you always find so many good tunes. This one caught my eye and my ears.
Eyes and ears.
Yeah.
The video then.
Yeah, it's just, I wouldn't say it's like anything spectacular, but it's one of those where, you know, like, we're always just seeing now that everyone just do like a really high quality video, and I like it.
Well shot, yeah.
Yeah, just well shot. Maybe there's like some simplistic things that kind of make it nice. So,
yeah, because I remember you mentioned this to me, but I can't remember the other band I found when I was listening again to Dreambound.
it was Eden at the beginning or something like that.
It might have been, yeah. And then you called out this one, and I was listening out for it, but it didn't come up on my playlist.
But the end at the beginning, Eden.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, they're fucking banging as well.
I can't remember the exact like which way the words went basically, because I remember the video as well. Yeah. Go.
Let's go.
Close my eyes, I can see it goes from the past and it cuts just like a knife.
Audio's crisp.
But it happens all the time. Said you never understand me, don't know who I am. Tell me I'm just like your father, I'm not the one who caved. You disappeared without a trace, you never bothered.
Got a really nice voice.
You just walked away.
Before I get into it, you can see why this one like kind of just, it caught my attention instantly, especially with that little intro with the like clock and whatever the sound was.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah,
I have like a lot of I can't put my finger on it. It's like a synthy vocal thing going on as well at the start, which is edges you in nicely. His voice is really good. Are they American?
They are, yes.
Yeah, he sounds a little American, so I was just...
They're from Austin, Texas.
Yeah. Okay.
So the intro, to be honest, it sounded a bit like UK hip hop. Like you guys won't know who it is, but like Notes and people who like sing with a bit of like vocoder and stuff. It sounded like that kind of tune, so I was like bopping to it. But
well, to be fair, I think this style of music takes those vibes. I think like a classic example of people who do that is like I Prevail. They have those kind of synthy, hip hoppy style to it, but yet keeping it funky, and then it comes in. And I would say the vocal style is like that as well. A prime example is fucking hell, I've forgotten the name. We listen to it sounds like Michael Jackson. Fucking.
Varsity.
Varsity do it.
I was about to say Varsity. I think that's it. When I heard it, I was like, all right, I'm getting like and obviously Varsity's called themselves like a blend of like metalcore and like R&B and stuff. So
yeah, when
you hear that, you're like, yeah, I'm down for this, because Varsity is so good. I've literally been listening to so much Varsity recently as well. So
yeah. So no, I get it, Leon. I do. I think you're right.
He just walked away. All I wanted was an answer. All I needed was to know. Give me a reason. I need a reason. All those messages I left you. All those nights I stayed alone. Give me a reason. 'Cause all that I hear is a dial tone. When I close my eyes, I can feel you breathe in my neck.
Really funky the drums as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I hate that I miss your smile, but it's only half the time. And now I'm up all night, got me checking my phone for the 1,000th time. Told me that you never wanted this to die. You disappeared without a trace. You never bothered to explain. It just walked away. All I wanted was an answer. All I needed was to know.
Mate, that all I when it fades out, it just goes all I, and then that brings them back in and drops it, and it's just it's so like I would be really really happy, right, if this became the new pop sound.
Yes.
It's fancy,
Yes.
because it does have
You know,
poppy
like-
elements. Like Varsity have a lot of poppy elements and R&B, but also like metal, but not too heavy. And then like rock. There's so many different elements. But as you say, like I think we said that with Varsity, there's a lot of pop elements, but in the right way.
Yeah, but it also encompasses like real music production and stuff. It'd be really nice to get back to that point where we're listening on the radio, like just standard radio, and we've got real music with real singers, real guitarists.
Yeah,
Like
It would be
it's not
sick, though.
manufactured. It's still nice. Like anybody could listen to this. I could play this in the car with Rachel in it, and she wouldn't moan.
I have the same with 5'9". Like she loves Varsity. She loves all the. Obviously I've been listening to it loads, and she was like, "What's that band with?" Like she did it. I was like, "Oh, the Michael Jackson." Like he is like, yeah. She's like, "Yeah, this is really good." And like I think that's it. It kind of blends into people that don't really listen to the heavier stuff, but you still have the aspects of an actual band. And I think that's
Yeah. Like I think my lass would probably like enjoy this because you know what she's like with like metal, don't you?
Yeah, she didn't like
She's
it at all.
No, but I think
She's
like
into
it.
ABBA and shit. She's cool.
Like
She's
all
like
the
old school stuff.
80s music, yeah.
fair.
But
But
yeah,
but
I
now
think-
I'm feeling it.
I think you're right though. With this could be the new like even like getting Ariana Grande on a beat like this. That'd be sick. That'd be so much better than
Well,
right
it can
now.
be done. I mean, look, Ed Sheeran's done a song with fucking with Ollie Sykes, and it
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
works.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? It works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like that's an original Ed Sheeran song, and then he's brought in Bring Me the Horizon, and they've just like Bring Me the Horizon up, and all he's done is vocals, and you're like, you wouldn't even know that was a really basic pop song, and nothing against Ed Sheeran. So like he's talented. I'm not into him myself, but he is ultra talented. So it's like the fact that they could just blend that quite easily into a metalcore
works.
band, and they go, "Yep, let's add screams, or let's add a couple of heavier portions. We'll keep some of the nice singing from Ed." It's like fucking fair play. But I think that's a good shout. We mentioned it a long time ago, Varsity, but it's just such a clean sound. You just, to say, like when the missus is into it as well, you're like, yeah, fair enough. Like this is, it's cool that I can like listen to stuff that I assume she wouldn't like, but actually it's got enough of the right blend of not going too heavy, but actually being really it's just so beautiful.
Yeah, and the concepts of what they're talking about as well is familiar. You know, there's things that people have gone through, things that people can relate to still. So it's just like, fuck all this other shit.
Yeah.
Like, let's get this and place it into the pop world. I don't mind it being pop. You know what I mean? Let's just call it out, man.
Yeah. It's a good point actually regarding the message as well, because obviously like it's quite obvious what the message is about as well. And I like the way they've done it with dial tone and the kind of throwback with the old school TVs with the like fuzziness and stuff. So it's kind of like they're trying to throw it back to a bygone era, as we always say. So when I heard this, I was like, this is wicked. It's really nicely shot as well. I like the colours. I like the contrast of the green with they're all just wearing black as well to kind of contrast against it. So
yeah,
it's vibes.
And I also really liked, I don't know where it was like here where it came back in and he had like a little bit of silhouette on his Do you know which bit I mean though?
Where we're like the whatever that like vocoder-y type thing is, or whatever you're talking about.
Man.
I know what you mean, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean though.
We'll go back a little bit and see if we can find it. We'll start from here. Oh, it must have been before, but yeah. I know which bit you mean.
Yeah, I like that.
I love this bit.
Oh, you know that clock you pointed out at the start?
Yeah.
I heard that during like the gap between the drop. I thought it was like a metronome, but then I realised you spoke about a clock, so they kept that in, but just subtly.
Yeah.
I just noticed it.
Yeah, I think they've got some nice touches to this song, and they thought about a lot of stuff, and I think that's why it comes across so well. There it is, the clock again.
Yeah. His outfit's a bit like the guy from Bastards as well. The long black.
I wanna hear the way you come to me when you ever needed it. I never thought you'd be the reason that I'd learn to hate myself. I don't care who you love, I don't have nothing to lose, but I just want to say one last thing to you. All I wanted was an answer, all I needed was to know. Give me a reason, I need a reason. All those messages I left you, all those nights I spent.
I like the effects.
Yeah.
When it drops into that bit, I get proper goosebumps. So when I heard it, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, and it changes as well. Like, it changes from here to the end.
Yeah. Don't know what filter that is. It's sick, but
I don't know.
it like changes frequency all the way across.
Yeah. I feel like it's EQ, but I don't know how you do that. But
yeah. That's tight, man.
Even this bit
really...
where they've put this on, like, and it's got like flickering bits on the background. You're like, that looks like, a,
like
movie.
a movie.
Yeah. You're like, you know what? When your first, I don't know if they've got other music or whatever. I've not looked back or anything. But when your first impression is this, you just go, everything was fucking like they put the time and effort into everything. They paid the money for the video. The audio, as you say from the beginning, you can tell all the little nuances and stuff. Like, it's all there. It's fucking perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really good.
And like,
sorry. No,
I was gonna say, speaking on the video as well, did you notice how, like, when they did the cinematic scenes of the last, they were in black and white, and them as the band were in color, just to emphasize those scenes? It gave me like a Nelly Just a Dream kind of vibe. If you know what I mean?
Yeah. There's such a good contrast, isn't there? Like,
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's just everything. I was so impressed when I watched this because, as I say,
really catchy chorus as well.
That's it. Like, it doesn't take you long to learn it. You kind of learn it within a few takes. You're like, I can just jam to this.
Yeah. It got some epicness to the chorus as well, but it's not overstated. Like, they could have gone in when he does that all I and then it drops. It could have gone in heavier as well.
Yeah.
And it's absolutely fine that it didn't. Actually, I don't mind that it didn't go in heavier, but it could have gone that way, and it would have been absolutely fine as well. It was just a really well constructed tune.
Yeah.
Really would like to hear more of these guys. They're fucking awesome.
Yeah.
His voice is fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, he's got a sick voice.
Yeah, and the
unreal.
guitarist reminded me of Jake from Cabin Boy. He just loves that fucking...
Yeah, he's like, there's energy, no matter what. Even on the slow portions, he's going...
He's like... fucking animal.
Yeah. He used to say as well, I think you clocked it like quite a lot, and we're loving that. Just like at the moment, the drums are getting so creative, like from... You know, like... There's always like your Alex Benson stuff, which you just love. We love them so much. Like it takes a certain talent to be like a Chris Turner or an Alex Bent and stuff like that. But it's wicked that we're now going back towards that kind of jazz and funk and getting really creative and funky with the drums rather than it's just like let's just smack it as hard as we can now.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be fucking double bass drum all the way. Like there's other stuff that's going on and subtleties that I guess enhance the intricacies of the song.
They're
just little things. You just pick them out. It's great. Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah. I'm going to look through to see. Yeah, it looks like they've got some other songs, so I'm definitely going to check them out. Don't know how long they've been going, but yeah, just really good. Really fucking good. So yeah, I wanted to throw this one in because I was just jamming and exact same thoughts. It was nice when you were like Varsity and everything. So did Leon brought up some of the. It's like UK grime, maybe R&B and stuff like that, and it's incorporating all those elements is wicked. And you say like I'd like to hear more of this from bands, just because I think there is room for that to kind of, you say, move into the mainstream. If 5'9's into it, then I kind of know that it's more towards a little bit more poppy, maybe more pop rock and like that kind of more mainstream vibe. If
you were going to bring metal or rock back into mainstream, it would be this style, I think. That would make it in that aspect. And they'll Bring Me the Horizon's doing a phenomenal job, but it's still very niche. I think this is it's not generic, but it is acceptable by all people who like audio. I think there's something for everyone in this style.
Yeah.
So no, take back the word generic. I don't like using that word.
No,
but it's kind of a nice cover of all aspects of what people enjoy from music.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. So, yeah, good one. Everything will be down below. Please go check them out because they fucking deserve the love. And as we say, like, yeah, there's been a couple of bands now like this and Varsity from this kind of mix mash of R&B and metal and rock and a bit poppy. So, yeah, I'd like to see more music like this. So please go give them some love.
And if there's anybody in their area that is up and coming and recording, find out where their studio is. Because that fucking recording was awesome. The audio quality from that, brilliant. I could not pick any fault with it. It was mastered perfectly.
Yeah, the videography was perfect. You just say, fucking fair play, lads. So it's just, as we always say, it's important these days because otherwise it's not mixed and mastered properly. You just might miss it. It might just be like, I can't be asked to listen to this. It sounds awful.
Yeah,
might not
caught
be
our attention. We're a random unit from the UK just fucking listening to tunes, and then this caught our attention because Sean liked the video, the audio is fucking phenomenal, and you've got a good layout and good composition of song. So, if you didn't have that, it'd be really hard to spread your wings and get attention from elsewhere outside of your local area.
Yeah, exactly.
Do that. Play us out. Everything down below. Give them some love.
Yeah.
Peace.
Goodbye.
See you in a bit.